Rebels will put total leather and we'll get started. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Milroe. Soft spot in the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
It's a really nice looking throw. This dude is a weapon in this offense at the quarterback position. It's so funny, you know, I think back to guys like Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron, guys that may or may not have unfairly been tabbed as game managers. And then you think of Jalen Hurts, Tua, and Bryce Young in recent years, and just how dynamic and versatile these guys were at the position and how they've really helped take this offense to the next level. Watching this guy reminds me a little bit of that.
Got it in the middle. It's Henderson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Tide with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quick strike complete. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And man, this quarterback is on fire this drive. They've run 5 plays offensively. He's thrown it all 5 times. He's 5 for 5. And now he has him down here on the goal line. Why not go 6 for 6 with a
touchdown tie? And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. They'll line up to go for 2. They'll go to the air. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the 2-point conversion attempt. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
He'll pull it on the read. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs that can move and run all over the place and give you so many options is that didn't even look like much, but he chews up so much yardage and gets those little gains that just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen with this offense.
Well, this defense knew that they were going to be seeing some option in this game, and right now everybody's doing a nice job playing their assignments. On the 3rd play of that drive, they were expecting it, and everyone communicating and all rallying to the football. That was nice to see it through the coaching staff.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
Unloads to the wideout. Snags it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Quarterback moving. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Alabama! No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. They want to throw it. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fair catch called for and made. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you keep yourself out of those situations.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Fights off a defender. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
The Rebels want to move quickly. Hand off from the shotgun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Dart. He makes the connection, and he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
We've got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
He wants to go deep. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. This defense will try to keep everything in front. The play action fake. Complete to the left. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. They'll go back to the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Parrish. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the ground game. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the tailback. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Not a chance. Missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
thought that was an automatic three. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Zings it complete to the right.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
Gonna try to get it himself. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Across the 25, he's got room. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone.
Quarterbacks are, there's so many adjectives to describe them. Calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just smart. Understanding the situation, the down and distance, and knowing where that first down marker is. Great job going to get that first down, new set of downs.
See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He'll wedge it in there on the quarterback sneak. And it's on the ground. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Man, you want to drive a coach nuts, get in a situation where it's easy and I just got to get a QB sneak and fall forward and I don't take care of the football. Priority number one, mission number one, got to get that snap, got to fall forward. Big time mistake.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. To the ground with the back. Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Something about missed field goals, even long ones like that, a bit demoralizing. Now the offense set up at about the 38-yard line. He's looking on the right side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. He'll try to do it himself. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. How about this? These guys are going for two. From the gun. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Davis. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Running back goes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Dart. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Defensively, you got them backed up. There's two options that they're going to do. They're going to run the football, be conservative, or they're going to try to take shots down the field. They tried to take a shot. Defense was ready. Nice pass rush. Way to get to the QB and get after.
He's loose. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Rebels headed quickly to the line. He wants to throw. That's caught. It's Parrish. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard, and now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
Trying to find his man on first down. Quickly complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll just keep slinging it. Finds his man. It's Priestcorn. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. On second down, just keeps firing. Finds his big tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Ole Miss!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Makes a move. Pushed out of bounds at the 41, but not before he pulls off a terrific return. Here comes that Alabama offense. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute.
He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, he was rolling to his right. Because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
Scanning the field, it's Dart. Going up top. Picked off.
What a play by the safety. Really good understanding. Like, listen, if I'm going to sit back and I'm going to play cover 2 and I'm a free safety, I'm free to go get that thing. But I got to see the route. I got to see the wide receiver breaking, understanding the quarterback's throwing the football. And as soon as that hand separates from the other hand, I'm breaking on it. Does a great job breaking on it and making the catch.
Flushed out of the pocket. Uncorks one to the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Afterburner's coming. Touchdown, Bama! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
He's looking to throw. Dances away from the heat. And a dangerous pass there, almost threw a pick in the end zone. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bentley. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Going up top on first down. Going over the top. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for a deep man. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Davis. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Bringing it back. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown time.